día de hoy, espero que estén muy bien. Acá trayéndoles la quinta parte de Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Cabe resaltar que anteriormente hice un video, pero no sé qué pasó, que el capturador de pantalla no me fungó y se trabó a mitad. Y yo sin darme cuenta pasé la misión, pero acá justamente está el capítulo y vamos a ver donde nos quedamos. Vamos a darle la continuación donde nos quedamos el capítulo anterior, que es este, así que no nos vamos a perder de nada, chicos. Muy bien, vamos para allá.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Muy bien, episodio número 3.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Muy bien, chicos, el magnífico. Al matar a John Ringo, se acercó el primer capítulo de la historia de la venganza de Silas y comenzó su sangrienta carrera de... ¡Ay! Intenta conseguir rachas largas de muerte para conseguir múltiples puntos. Muy bien, chicos, vamos para allá. Siempre me gana la historia, no sé si se van
I
dando
knew
cuenta.
I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe
Muy
Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
Muy bien. ¿Qué hay por acá? ¿Qué hay por acá? Enemigos.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men,
Vamos a
but
darnos la
Samuel
vuelta.
Colt made them equal.
Vamos a darnos la vuelta porque nos dijo encuentra la entrada de la mina. Y justo creo que está por acá. Perdonen, chicos, aún no estoy muy bien de salud, que digamos. Aquí está la entrada de la mina. Armas. A ver. Esta, me encanta esta arma. Muy bien. Cargamos. Avanzamos ahora sí. ¿Qué hay acá? No me había fijado en esto. A ver.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're fine.
No me van a dar puntos, creo yo, chicos, porque ya me he pasado. Ese es el problema. O sea, tal como le digo, ¿no? Lo pasé, pero no no pude, no grabó. Pero aquí estamos otra vez, chicos,
Yeah?
así que,
Who the hell is that?
así que no hay problema, chicos.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
Muy bien.
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments.
No los veo.
Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings.
Ay, me cayó la dinamita en plena cara. Muy bien, no importa. Vamos a... Ay, no, hombre. Muy bien. Tranquilo, chicos. Ahí está, ¿lo ves?
somebody kill him?
Muere. Muy bien.
You must be about out of bullets.
Ahí está. Ven para acá.
Charlie Crow, the blacksmith.
Bien preciso. Boom. Bien.
James, who worked in the stable.
No, con una vez. Con una.
Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
¿Qué me está dando? Bueno. No se ve muy bien, chicos. No se ven a los enemigos muy bien. Muy bien, avanzamos.
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam.
Perfecto.
Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. Dangerous, desperate individuals. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish, seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny.
Sí, por acá era, chicos. Por acá. Muy bien.
But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense.
Muy bien, nos vamos por la mina.
It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous,
Seguimos por acá.
as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
About out of bullets.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around.
Avanzamos por acá. Hay dos caminos.
And
Vamos
that
por acá.
confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
Muere.
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
Muy bien. Vamos por acá.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
Oh, 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 oh. Acá hay que tener mucho cuidado, chicos, porque hay dinamitas.
With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at.
Vamos por acá. Muy bien. Despacio, despacio, que la primera vez que jugué Me lo explotaba totalmente, me mataba.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
¡Corre! ¡Corre! ¡Que se derrumba todo! ¡Corre, barbita! ¡Corre!
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane. It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
Tranquilo, chicos, no he muerto, es parte de la historia así.
Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
Eso es lo bueno de este juego, chicos, que te muestra los caminos por donde... ¿Qué hubiera sucedido si te hubiera sido por el camino de la mina?
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith. I was determined not to give up, however. That Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder. I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
Vamos por acá, vemos tranquilamente. Si me hubiera ido por el otro camino, tuviera que haber recorrido todo eso.
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Muy bien, chicos. Llegamos a la hora de la verdad. Muy bien. Hombre de la ley. Fuera de la ley. Bribón. Henry Plummer. Muy bien, chicos, hora de acribillarlo.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was going to take some doing.
Hora de acribillarlo, chicos.
You can shoot, but can you aim?
Muy bien, muy bien. Ven para acá. Carga.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. Show off.
No es rival para mí.
I need some help here. Come on, boys. Take this cocksucker out.
No, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué invitas a tu gente? Solamente tú y yo es la cosa.
That asshole just killed me.
Ey, 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 ey.
I can kill you with either hand.
Ey, tranquilo, viejo, tranquilo.
They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! You are really kicking my ass! You can shoot, but can you aim? Why don't you just join the circus?
Nombre. Me matan.
Show yourself! No blood money for you today!
¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? Me dispara.
I can shoot too! I'm going all medieval on your ass!
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está?
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces!
Espera, bonito. Agáchate, bonito. Vamos. ¡Uy, papá, en la cabeza!
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold.
Muy bien.
And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Excelente, chicos, excelente. Hemos terminado con el capítulo número 5, chicos. Y espero que les haya gustado. Lamentablemente no pude grabarlo en la anterior vez, pero acá se los traigo. Y vamos a seguir continuando, no hay ningún problema, no nos hemos salteado ninguna parte, chicos. Así que ya saben, chicos, si es que les gustó, denle un like, compartan, suscríbanse, escriban en la caja de comentarios qué quieren verme jugar. Eso se les agradecería increíblemente, no saben cuánto ayudará al canal eso, chicos, la verdad que sí. Más nada, chicos, yo soy Barbazo, Jufre Pabia, y nos vemos en la siguiente ocasión, chicos. Cuídense mucho y ahí nos vemos. ¡Chao!